Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Sully and today we bring you a high round strategy guide on the map Ascension. So to get right into it, there's going to be two doors you want to keep closed for the strategy. The first is the gate next to the power switch, and the second one is the door right above Juggernog. This is going to make it 10 times easier to protect the Juggernog perk from the monkeys. With that being said, there is actually a way to completely stop the monkeys from taking Juggernog. And the way you do that is by keeping the door next to Quick Revive closed, so both entrances to the Juggernog machine are closed. And then if you stop the monkeys from hitting any perk on a monkey round, you can actually get a free perk drop, and with that free perk drop you can get Juggernog. So that way the monkeys cannot get Juggernog at all. So moving on to the early round strategy, what you're going to want in order to run this is the Thunder Gun, the Shiva with Deadwire, and the RK5 with turns. So pretty much up until round 64, all you're going to be doing is just spamming the Thunder Gun to the left and right side of that window in front of you. And whenever you turn zombies ready, you want to be shooting them towards the left side of the room. You want to be doing this because in a perfect scenario, he'll start running down the stairs and killing the zombies at that window beneath you, which is the longest spawn away from where you are right now. So you could usually keep this up until about round 60, maybe 70. And of course, if you get an alchemical, you can always revert back to it in the later rounds as well. But once ammo starts becoming a problem, you're going to want to start doing half hordes, which I'm going to show you how to do now. It's actually going to be really simple. So because the spawn rate's so fast up here, and there's only 3 spawns and 2 of them are right in front of you, all you're going to want to do is just do a little horde up on the right hand side of the room. And it's going to look a little bit sketchy going behind where the zombies drop down, but there's always going to be enough room for you, so don't worry about that. And then you're going to run back to the other side of the room, turn around and shoot your thunder gun in between the window spawn and the zombie spawn up top. So that way you're going to kill all the zombies in the window and the zombies on top of the roof at the same time, hopefully killing at least half a horde. And of course, same as last time, make sure that you keep shooting your turn zombie whenever he's ready. When you're doing half hordes, it's usually every 2 or 3 thunder gun shots, so just keep that in mind. Doing this should help you preserve your ammo a little bit more. However, there's going to be times in the higher rounds where you're going to be struggling to make it to the end of the round with the rest of your ammo. So you're going to want to start doing full hordes. So to do these, I'd recommend starting on the left side of the room where the power switch is, and then just transitioning into that same line you would take with the half horde. Then run back around to the gobble gun machine, you should be able to thunder gun the whole horde. So you might think picking up death machines in this area is way too risky to do, but I'm going to show you a little trick that you can do in order to make it super easy to the point where you're completely safe doing so. If you go behind where the zombies are dropping down and place your crosshairs right where I do right now, you're going to kill the zombies that are dropping down, and you're going to kill the zombies that are coming around the corner at the same time, making it so you're completely safe in this situation. I'm going to show you one more thing about this strategy. So sometimes you might think it's the end of the round but you can't find the last zombie. But if you come down to this barrier here, quite often the zombies can actually get stuck in this doorway here. And you've got to activate Deadwire to set them free. I'm pretty sure this happens when you throw a Gersh device, so maybe just don't throw Gersh devices at random. But it's just something to keep in mind. So now moving on to the high round strategy. So this is going to take place right beside the Shiva. And one thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you don't have the lunar lander here, as you're probably going to get stuck on it if you do. So get that out of the way, then you can do the strategy. This is going to require the same setup as the early round strategy, but if you're thinking about going for the long run, you might want to not get double tap and then get quick revive instead. But I guess that's personal preference, because I know some people who go to high rounds in this map don't like quick revive, as this is considered quite an easy map. But it's up to you. So this strategy is just basically training with Deadwire and turns. There's not really any talking points for this strategy. I guess if you ever get in a sticky situation, just make sure to pull out your thunder gun and then you should be safe. But I'ma just let the gameplay play out for another 20 seconds or so, then come back with a few more details. Alright, so obviously I don't need to show you an ammo run for the Shiva, but if you want to do an ammo run for the RK5, I'd recommend getting the Horde up. It shouldn't take too long because the spawns are pretty fast in this room. Then once you have the Hoard up, head towards the stairs, and you could either just start shooting them with dead wire and turn from this point, or if you have a thunder gun shot, just get rid of the whole Hoard straight away. Run over at that RK5, it's going to be completely safe, buy your ammo, and then get back to the training strategy. So on to the last thing I'm going to talk about in my video, which is the monkeys. So the monkeys actually increase in health, exactly like the zombies do in the higher rounds. But you can't activate your AATs on the monkeys, so the only way for you personally to kill them is by shooting your thunder gun at the monkeys themselves. Now this is going to require 2 shots per monkey, and you're going to get 6 monkeys per monkey round. So just to be safe, I'd recommend saving 12 shots in your thunder gun, just so you can actually kill every monkey on the monkey round. But if you have less, you can use the fire trap too, so keep that in mind. So how I like to start the round is by running straight a mule kick, and this is because if you have the same perks that I have right now, the monkeys can't get double tap because there's no double tap perk machine on the map, and they can't get juggernog because I've kept both the doors closed. Therefore, out of stamina up a mule kick, I'd rather protect mule kick just so I don't have to re-patter punch my third weapon. So once you've made it a mule kick, the first thing you're going to want to do is check to make sure that there's no monkeys on the perk machine. If it's clear, then head back down the stairs and kill the monkeys that are heading towards the staircase. Now once you've done that, turn the trap on as you start running towards stamina up. This is going to make it so that if there's any monkeys you missed and you didn't see that are heading towards mule kick, that trap's going to kill them, so you don't have to worry about mule kick anymore. And then from that point, all you need to do is just run over to stamina up, kill any monkeys you see along the way, and you should be able to end the round. So as you can see, I finished the round with 2 shots left. That means that one of the monkeys ran towards mule kick that I didn't see, and the fire trap killed him. So it all worked out perfectly. And one more thing, let's say you saved exactly 12 shots in your thunder gun for the monkey round, so that way you can 2-shot every monkey on the round and you'll be fine. But if a monkey survives both of the shots in the thunder gun, instead of shooting them a 3rd time, all you need to do is just knife them or shoot them with one of your regular guns, because that monkey's then going to be an insta-kill. And that should be it for the video, so if this video helped you out, be sure to leave a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.